everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know, long time no see. In case you've noticed, I know my channel is too little, so I hope somebody's noticed that I've been gone. It's been a crazy busy summer. I've been out of town a few weekends, and then I had a summer cold that lasted almost 2 weeks. It was awful. My husband brought it home, so no thanks to him. I was in bed for a while and I couldn't even do my day job, so yeah, it was pretty rough. And then also the kids are out of school, so I've been busy with them and, you know, things like that. So it's been just crazy busy, but I promise I'm back. I'm going to be doing, as I did before, my 2 videos a week showing new looks and brands and products for you, so you can check out what's latest and greatest this summer. Today I am wearing my wig because my hair is crap. With this humidity, it is so humid here in Minnesota that the moment I try to straighten my hair, first of all, I get super overheated, and even if the air is on in the house, it still feels so hot when you flat iron your hair. And second, the moment I go out, if it's very humid, it goes right away. So I've been really curly, but it's just been really crazy. So I decided that I think, to not scare anybody that's watching this video, I would go with my blonde wig today. So I love it. I really like wearing it. I love the color of it. It's kind of what I'm shooting for in my own natural hair. So anyway, to get on with our video today, I am trying, as you probably saw from the title, some new drugstore makeup. I'm super excited. I've got a bunch of stuff here sitting in front of me ready to try, see how it goes. Some of the things I've already tried, some are going to be first impressions. I'll link everything down below. So yeah, let's zoom in and get started. Alright, so now that we are zoomed in, let's start with our first product. I found this, I was going through Walmart. I never realized has a huge selection of drugstore. I've been to Walgreens, and I haven't been to CVS. I'm kind of curious to go to CVS because I've heard they've got other brands there too. Okay, so I've been to Walgreens and I've been to Target, but I had never been to Walmart. I've been to Walmart, but I haven't looked in their cosmetics before. And oh my God, they got a huge, like probably 3-4 aisles of just all this makeup, hard candy, CoverGirl, Revlon, what's this one, Physicians Formula, all sorts of brands. So yeah, I was super excited. Spent like, I want to say about a good hour and a half, it was like half an hour of groceries and had an hour and a half searching through makeup, checking out, seeing what's new and what I wanted to try out for you guys. So anyway, I saw this it's from CoverGirl, and it's called Simply Ageless. It's an anti-aging foundation primer. So it's kind of like, they have this whole, I didn't get the foundation because I found another one I wanted to try, but they've got this whole line of like foundation for like anti-aging. So it's kind of, it looks like it's skin color, the skin tone colors mixed with, it almost looks like with moisturizer because it's like in a swirl, kind of like one of those Slurpees. But I just felt that it might make me look too oily. Even though I have dry skin in the summer, my skin gets really shiny, especially if, I'm sweating right now. I'm sweating because of the lights, even though my air in the house is on. But, even with the AC, the lights are making everything super hot. So you could probably see how shiny my face looks, even though I just washed it and moisturized. So it says that it's a serum primer with anti-aging ingredients found in Olay skincare. So it's kind of like a collab with Olay. And it helps renew skin's surface over time and prep skin for smooth, simply ageless foundation application. So let's see if it's true. Like I said, I have not tried it. It comes in this, and this is kind of what it looks like. It has this little pump. Oop, come on. It has this little pump, and there you go. That's what that looks like. So let's try that out. I've got my hands that I just washed. And I'm going to take a little bit on my hand, but I'm going to take this brush and apply it with the brush. See how it goes. Because I just got these brushes from EcoTools. I've been hearing a lot of good things about her. I think Christy, Raw Beauty Christy, if you haven't watched her, totally watch her. She's really good with makeup and absolutely hilarious. I enjoy watching her videos a lot. So yeah, it feels very very silky. Yeah, it feels pretty silky on the skin. I'm really liking the feeling. So it feels like really silky and smooth on the skin. I really like it. It's not too tacky. It feels more like it has dimethicone in it. It looks like it does have dimethicone in it, and you can really feel that silky. So if you don't like silicone, definitely not for you. There's no really any scent. It smells like it's scentless. So I like that it doesn't have a perfumey smell, because I always worry about perfume and in my skin breaking out. But no perfume. Almost smells kind of like, I want to say, healthy moisturizer. And a little bit of like that Olay smell. So yeah, that is the primer. I like it. I'm gonna see how our foundation lays over it. All right, so the next product, and I pray I have matched it to my skin color. It's brand new. So this is what it looks like. It's candid and it says new right there, and it's a foundation. So we're going to test it out and see. I have the color 270. Cross your fingers, because I only got one tone. Cross your fingers that it matches my skin tone. I'm not one of those people that tries to open product at the store, and I hate when I see products that are open at the store. That's my rant for this video. So it says medium beige is what this is, and it is a natural finish. So I got the tone 270 medium beige. So it says it's a foundation that's medium buildable and no harsh ingredients. It's anti-pollution, antioxidant, and anti-blue light, and oil-free. Wow, got a lot of good stuff. It's anti-everything. I'm good. So one side I'm going to use with my fingers and see how it applies, and the other one I'm going to use the Wheel Techniques beauty sponge. So let's try it out. So I put a little bit on my hand, and I'm going to go in and dab that all over here. And sometimes using your fingers is a lot better, because you have the warmth of your hand, so it helps spread the product a little better than a sponge. So I think I did find the right tone. Usually I'm about the same in all foundations, different products. I'm usually a medium beige. I've tried before. I'm trying to go around my eyebrows, which are already done. So you can see half my face. It does have really nice coverage. It covered the red, especially around the nose that I have here. You can totally see the difference. And I really, really like that. I have a little bit of breakout. So it does. Okay, so I do see some of my discoloration and stuff like that peek through. So you can always it says it's buildable, so I'm going to kind of go over that and cover that up. So far I like it. I really like it. I think it's really nice, and it's going over my foundation very nicely. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and dip that in, go on the other side, and kind of pounce that in and see the difference. Okay, so that is the entire, I think this might have been a little bit too light. It looks a lot lighter in the camera than in real life. Just gonna go over and blend that in, but we will darken it up with some, we can darken that up with some bronzer, so it'll be fine. But yeah, I think I went a little bit too light, maybe a slight, because right now during the summer I am a little bit tanner, so it does look pretty light. But then again, you can see how well it covers because of the I don't know, it might have a little bit of flashback, because literally in person I can see, and it doesn't look that crazy light like it does in the camera. So I don't know, I'll have to test it out and see and let you guys know if there's flashback on. That might be what I can see right now. So anyway, moving on, that is the foundation, and it was like $8 for this one, which was pretty inexpensive. And then I'm gonna go in with the new, well, technically kind of, Infallible Full Wear L'Oreal, from L'Oreal, the concealer. And this is the new concealer from them. And I got the color, what color is this? I got the color 365. So, get an idea. And I will link all the products below in case I didn't mention. So let's see how this goes. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think the foundation might end up being a little bit brighter than, well, no, kind of. That's a hard part with Drugstore, that you have to really be good at matching, knowing what your color, skin tone is for foundations. Well, I think this one is a little bit more yellowy, but it did brighten under the eyes. And for my wrinkles, under eye wrinkles and stuff, puffiness, I think it covered up really well. Yeah, I think it did a really good job. And then I'm going to put, yeah, it looks pretty bright. It's got a nice doe foot applicator, so I'm just gonna put that here, and down the nose, and the smile line. This one does have a little bit of scent to it. Yeah, it has the scent of the Infallible line, honestly, because every time I wear the Infallible foundation, which is another great Drugstore foundation, I have that scent in my nose all day long. I wish they would tame it down a little bit, but that's me. Maybe it doesn't bother everybody. All right, so I better set under my eyes before it starts to crease. You know what? I'm gonna try another one. I did get the e.l.f. I wanted to try it out in a different video because I've heard really good things about it, but I think this one's a little bit lighter, and that might brighten up, under the eye, because I think the other one, the Infallible, is a little bit on the darker side for the rest of my face. So we'll see if this helps. Yeah, this is definitely lighter. Definitely. Much better. So the Infallible, either get a darker color. See? Boom! That's bright. Hopefully, I don't get, one thing to look out for is that if you put too much product under your eye, especially on more mature skin, then you end up with, sorry for my crazy faces, then you end up with a cakey face. So normally, right now it's because I'm trying it out, but obviously normally I just use one product and stick to that. So here you can see, wow, this does have really good coverage. That's crazy. See, that really brightens under the eye. Yep. So now it's time to set. And the powder that I'm using is the Fit Me Loose powder. And I got the color, my color is 15 Light. So I'm going to take a little bit of the powder. This one is not new. I've tried it before and kind of set under the eye before that starts to crease. And then if you want, just go in and blend it out first and then dip it into your powder and set the eye. And I really like it because it doesn't, I can see up close, and I have really dry under eyes and stuff, really dry skin, and it does not, yeah, it does not accentuate lines. I have one little line here that, you know, no matter what I do, I can't hide it. But other than that, it looks really, really good. And then for your nose, if you're like me, especially during allergy season, you just really want to lock that in and put some good powder on the nose, especially, like I said, for during the summer. All right, so far I'm really liking, I might end up going to get a darker color, but I'm really liking this foundation. It's, and the primer. My pores have gotten, you know, blurred out, and my skin looks really good. I really am going to be reaching for this foundation. It really looks nice and natural. Sure, I can see a little bit of pigmentation, but I don't want to get that much coverage. Otherwise, you look really cakey. All right, so that we've set the face. Now, I didn't find what do you call it? A contour. I need to keep looking to see. I mean, I found ones that didn't look that great. Maybe it's just me. If you know of any good contour for Drugstore, you know, comment down below. But I did find this City Bronzer, and this is from Maybelline. This is what it looks like. So I like that it's kind of warm-ish, but not too bad, so you don't look too orange. I don't like when my bronzers make me look orange. So I'm gonna take that, and where's it? I was gonna start in the forehead, but no, I like starting right there. And your chin. So, I think it looks really pretty. It's not like, you know, kind of my other favorites. No, I think it looks really nice. See? And if you go too crazy like I just did, then just, you can just kind of, there we go, kind of settle that a little bit. Okay, stop, Maria. Because if I keep going, I'm just going to keep going and going. All right, and for blush, I've got the new Physicians Formula Butter Blush. And this is the color Saucy Mauve. So it's a really pretty mauve. I love mauvey, what's it called? I love mauvey blushes. And let me show you what this looks like here. I don't know if I can. It comes with this little cute brush that's green and pink underneath. You know, you can kind of open it and it comes with that cute little, but I don't know if I can. It's got like a creamy buttery, I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you, let me try it on and you can see it. So, and one trick I learned for your blush is to always go no further in than 2 fingers on your blush, because otherwise you're going to bring your face down, and especially if you're my age, you want your face to go up, not down. Kind of, I love this brush from Morphe. It's from their like special collection or whatever, and I've seen a lot of, kind of put a little bit there, I've seen a lot of makeup artists use it and YouTubers, and oh my gosh, I thought, well, a brush is a brush. No, it does make a difference. Totally recommend it. So I'm going to take a little flat brush for this bronzer and kind of go down my nose here. Kind of go all the way to like where my brow starts. really, I mean, I don't snatch my nose much because I like the shape of my nose. Over here, but it kind of gives it some dimension too. And there you go. So you can even, if you don't want your nose to be too like the bulb or whatever, the bulby, you can always just go closer in and really get that nose nice and snatched. So, and to continue with the drugstore makeup brands and stuff, I am going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber. I love cucumber. I love water with cucumber. I'm not going to use some water right now. You guys should see my cup. It's got a little pineapple in my name. Sorry, I ran to grab my set primer, my spray, my setting spray. I don't know what I'm saying. I ran to get my setting spray and now I'm like, Jesus, I need to go back to running. Anyway, this one is, it's got the bunny ears, which means it's cruelty free. It's from Wet n Wild, and it says 3-in-1 primer water. So now let's get rid of this cakiness we got going on by setting our face. All right. Ooh, that smells good. I found this setting spray not at Walmart, surprisingly. This one I found at the Dollar General when we were visiting my mother-in-law. There's a Dollar General around there, and I was like, ooh, they have makeup that I need to explore further as well. I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so now we dried the face, and now let's do some my favorite, some highlighter. And I have two new ones. I have two new ones from Physicians Formula, and this one, they're both just so creamy. Well, they're actually cream to powder. Oh my god, they're so amazing. Let me see, let me show you. Look at that. Oh. This one is the color, kind of like this. It looks white, but it doesn't. I kind of swatched it before. Looks white, but it's not powdery. It's just so creamy. And this one is Pearl. And the other one I got was Champagne, which I think would be really nice for deeper skin tones, or for me right now that I am tan. And again, you should just feel these. It's like you're on, it's like, I don't know what to call it. It's amazing. And this one reminds me of the Rihanna one. I forget the name right now, but she has like a gold one. And oh my gosh, it is so blinding. It's the middle one. You can see both there. They are amazing. So I haven't decided, I wasn't sure which one I want to go with. Because, you know what, because I use such a lighter foundation, I think I'm going to go with the Pearl and see what happens. Cross your fingers that it's not too light for me, but let's try it out. So I'm going to go in with this little brush from Morphe. And, oof, see? Oh, that is so blinding. I love to be seen from space. You know the trick, just kind of go in a circle and go up and make sure it blends in with your blush, and it just looks seamless. Somebody asked me, how do you apply your highlighter? And I was just like, oh yeah, because that's the key too, to first use your setting spray and then use your highlighter once it's nice and dry, because it just goes on a lot creamier, not powdery. And this one is so nice. Go to the tip of the nose, kind of along the bridge, on the high points, kind of bring a little bit of shine, but not sweaty shine. We don't want sweaty shine. We want beauty shine. And the Cupid's bow. So nice. Oh my gosh. And it smells like coconut, like everything else. That's what I was talking about. I totally forgot before. I love the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula better than this L'Oreal one. But in all interest, this is for you to trying out new makeup. Well, I actually love trying out new makeup, but you know, I tell my husband it's for the people. Anyway, so now let's go on to eyes. And I found, this is new, at least it says on the package, from Physicians Formula, and it's called Sultry Nights. And I had not seen a eyeshadow palette from Physicians Formula until now, and it is so pretty. It's got on the back, it has, you can even have, which I really like when they do that, to give you eyeshadow ideas. So you've got all the tones that they use, and kind of one of them is for dark. It says After Dark, and then you've got Sunset Vista and Beachy Beige. So it gives you 3 looks, which is super cool. And then here we go. Let's open it. Oh! And see, I thought it looked too bright. I thought my foundation looked too bright, but it all worked out in the end. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. It's got some mattes and some shimmers. Mattes, shimmers, and glitters. So I see about 3 glitters, 2 shimmers, and the rest are mattes. Is this a shimmer? No, that is not. It's kind of like a creamier formula. It's kind of like a pearlized colors. So like these are like either pearlized or shimmers, and then you know, these here are the glitters, and then the ones that are thin are the mattes. So, and I really like that they have it. Oops, you get this little cute brush, but I do not use this. I really like how it does the schemes, you know, the color schemes. So that's really cool. I really like that. So I'm gonna go with this side over here and see what happens, see how that looks. So for my eyes, I am going to prime. I've got the BH Studio, and this is a Drugstore brand, waterproof eye primer. So I've never used this primer, so wish me luck. I usually use the MAC, but again, we are going with Drugstore brand, and BH Cosmetics is a really nice Drugstore brand. They got really beautiful palettes. So I feel that the primer is pretty nice. It's nice and silky and smooth, and it's covering up my veins. So I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. I'll just kind of put a little bit more, kind of smooth that out. Cover the entire lid. Okay. Now I have primed my eyes, so I'm going to start with this color over here. I think I'm going to kind of mix it around. I'm going to start with this color over here, because this one up here is a shimmer. I kind of tested it off camera, and I don't want to put a shimmer in my, you don't want to put a shimmer in your crease, because all it's going to do is pop this out, especially if you have hooded eyes, or you're like me, as you know, as we age, this kind of starts kind of getting lower, so you want to do a matte there, and you kind of want to do the shimmer in the middle so that your eye pops. So I'm going to take that brown. Okay, so I did get some kickback. So hopefully, because I decided to do my face first, hopefully I don't get, I'm going to use my flower in there better. Hopefully I don't get fallout on my face. Ooh. So I recommend maybe doing your eyes first. Alright, so, because yeah, there is a lot of kickback on the palette, and that I don't like. I don't like it because I feel like it, first of all, it's going to fall on your new freshly done makeup, and second, because you're going to, it's going to end up falling into other shadows on the sides. Okay, so I'm using the the MAC 224 brush. So go gentle in there and kind of start at the corner. I'm going up higher because, again, my hooded eyes. So I'm kind of going right there and flicking it out at the end. So there we go. It is a pretty color. I really like this color, but I'm not too thrilled at the fallout. nice fluffy brush from there. And there we go. Look at how pretty that color is. And then, kind of dust this off, you can see all the kickback that I got from the product. So then I am going to go in with the, let's see, what should I do? Yeah, I think I'm going to take this one. Maybe I'm going to take this color here. And for this one, I'm going to take another kind of a flat brush from, this one is from MAC. I'm going to take some Fix Plus, which I know is not Drugstore, but you can also, I guess, use the cucumber one. So I'm going to take that one and spray it. And let's see, and put this in the corner, right there. See how shiny that is. Okay, so it does give really pretty shine. I think I would prefer using my finger, but my nail is not. Yeah. See how pretty that is? And get right in there. That is really, really pretty. And going to this side with that same kind of champagne color. I really like using my finger for shimmers because it really gives a nice, really packs on the color nicely. It warms up with your, like I said, with your finger. So see how pretty that is? That's the center. And then I'm going to take like this. I'm going to go with the teal. Take like this teal color right there. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to take this smaller brush and kind of go on the outer corner. Kind of tuck it into that corner. And take the fluffy brush that I used originally with that other color. Kind of blend all that out. And then I'm going to take, trying to think if I should use the gold or the orange. I think I'm going to go with the like the coppery tone. I really like that copper. Kind of go in the center here. Yeah, it does work really pretty with your finger. So if you can use your finger, definitely do that. And then I'm going to take again this flat brush, go back into the gold and kind of blend those two together into the champagne color, and then do the same with the outside corner. How pretty that is. And if you go too much, too low, because sometimes it depends on how we position our brush. Because if we're right or left-handed, you can always just clean it up here. Because you don't want it to droop down or you will droop your eyes down. You want it to go up, like that, up. Or you can use tape or take some concealer and kind of clean it up. So, the shimmers do not have any fallout. It looks like just the mattes have the fallout. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take a really thin little brush. I'm going to take this little one and go into the, let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this brown, actually this deep brown, and go put it tight against my waterline on the bottom. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush, a fluffy lower brush, and go in like with this one, I'm going with that same like teal. And just put this on the outside to connect with the color you put on the edge. On the outside corner, I mean, sorry. There we go. How pretty that looks. I love it! And then for the inside, I'm going to take another small little pencil brush, and then I'm going to take that same champagne color and put that right in here. Right in that corner. You know what? I like it. It's a beautiful shimmer, but I think I want a little bit more pop. So I'm going to take the same butter bronzer, the butter highlighter, and I'm just going to dip the same brush in there and kind of right here. Hit that corner. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. Perfect. Looks beautiful on the inner corner of the eye. Oh my gosh, I'm really loving this eyeshadow. Oh, the only complaint I had was the kickback, but otherwise the look, what do you guys think? I think it looks so beautiful. And then I'm going to go in with some eyeliner with the Maybelline New York Eye Studio for the eyeliner. And take my curved eyeliner brush from Sigma, like that, and kind of get in there and get the line. And we go really, really tight against the lash line so that we don't lose any of the, so we don't lose completely the eyeshadow when you open your eye. Well, if you don't have hooded eyes, you won't have that problem. Alright, so this is the eyeliner. Then I'm going to take the new, well not new, new to me, Exhibitionist. I've been hearing really good things about it, so it's CoverGirl Exhibitionist. Sounds illegal. Alright, so we'll take that, and this is what the brush looks. It's nice and curved, and we'll see how that works. See if it's true, all the hype. So it works pretty nice. I'm not going to do lashes right now because I really like the eye look, and I did get some, I just noticed some fallout, so I'm going to get rid of that, brush that away, and there we go. So that's with the eyelashes. I mean the eyelashes. That is with the mascara. I like the mascara. It looks really pretty. So now, finally, last but not least, we are going to do some lip. And I have what's new for me again, the Color Statement Lip Liner from Milani. And this says it's True Instant Color, and it is the color 03. I don't know. So we're going to line our lips with this color. And it's kind of like a nice pinky nude. And then for lips, now that we've lined our lips, I'm going to try out this, apparently is new as well. It's the Superstay Ink Crayon from Maybelline, and again it's a nice pinky nude, and it's really pretty. It's kind of a peachy pink nude. Again, it goes with the lip liner. Isn't that pretty? That is such a pretty color. And it goes with the blush. So I really like that. And if you wanted to top it, you could top it with this Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl Lip Gloss. Lip polish. Sorry, it's not lip gloss. Now, I tried this the other day. I don't know if I really like it because it stays sticky. So if you don't like sticky, you won't like this. But it does last a long time, which is kind of weird because it's a gloss. So it kind of stays sticky, but... Oh, and I forgot one more thing. I'm so sorry. For my inner waterline, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner for my... It's kind of like a brown. See how pretty that is? A reddish brown. But I think it matches. Let me show you. It's kind of a really pretty, I don't know, like a purplish brown, but I think it goes really pretty with this look. All right, you guys, this is the final.